So when I did the box opening for this fragrance, I said I would be back to do a full review. So that's what we're going to do today. What I have is Diptyque L'Ombre dans l'eau. And that means shadow in the water. And we'll be talking about the EdP concentration today. The EdP came out, I believe, in 1983. And in the last couple of years, Diptyque have gone in to reduce some of their fragrances into EdP concentrations. So, and it's just a handful of their best sellers. And I'm glad that I came back to try out the new concentrations, because that is when I found this beauty here. And let's go into the notes now for L'Ombre dans l'eau. So the notes are rose, cassis, blackcurrant, bergamot, mandarin oranges, musk, and blackcurrant leaf. And the main accords are green, aromatic, fruity, rose, and soft, spicy. And this goes for 2.5 ounces, go for $140. So let me spray some on now so we can do a review of this fragrance. There. So right at the start, what I get is that blackcurrant note. And it is bright and sparkly and tart. But it's not just the berries I'm smelling. I'm smelling the whole berry bush. And right away, this perfume feels very green. And I'm guessing that if you don't enjoy green notes, you're not going to enjoy this perfume as much as I do. Because this is green with a capital G, and I love me some greens, so this definitely hits the spot for me. But this bright opening lasts for about 20 to 30 minutes, and after which just the most beautiful rose emerges. And it's not the smell of a fully bloomed mature rose, but rather it is soft and sweet, like the rose bud that is just starting to open its petals. And as I mentioned in my box opening video, I've had a really hard time with rose perfumes. For whatever reason, they just don't work on my skin. And I love roses in life. I love a rose garden. I love rose bouquets. I like the way they look. I like the way they smell. But for whatever reason, they just don't work on my skin when worn as a perfume. And but this rose really works for me. And I'm saying that because if you've had a hard time finding a rose perfume that works for you, then you might give this a try. It might work for you like it did for me. And so back to this perfume. The rose here is the star, and it is the centerpiece of this perhaps overgrown, abandoned, and unattended to garden. And the garden's scenery here might be set at dawn when the leaves are just dampened with the morning mist, and the ground is damp as well, because I definitely get some dampness here. And still at the center of this is just the ongoing and constantly there sweet rose note that goes through the whole duration of this fragrance. And the rose is back with these vivid greenery, and that goes throughout the life of this fragrance. And towards the end, what you get is muskiness, and there's a light touch of amber as well. And that really helps to round out this fragrance, to bring some seduction and allure to this fragrance towards the end of its fragrance life. And now let's talk performance. And I am so pleased with the way this performs. This goes for 8 to 10 hours on me, and that's with around 4 to 6 sprays. And it is the projection goes for around 4 hours. I feel like it has a good body to it, and it does project, and it does leave a scent bubble around me for around 4 hours. And it has a good solid body to it, though it's not beastly by any means. But I'm very satisfied with the body that it has and its longevity and projection. Now, this would be excellent in the spring and summer, but I'm going to be rocking this winter as well, because as much as I love my darker winter scents, some days I just crave some happiness and some sweet and prettiness, and this will definitely fill that gap for me. And it makes me feel like spring is around the corner, and it'll remind me of those happy days. So that is my take on this fragrance. Let me know what some of your favorite roses are, and I feel encouraged at this point to keep trying out different rose perfumes. And I think the next one on my list to try will be Atelier Cologne Rose Enemy. Now, I'd love some suggestions from you. So leave your comments down below, or let me know what you think of this one if you've tried it. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.